Se um teste genético fosse capaz de revelar a identidade da sua alma gêmea, você o faria? No filme Por Inteiro, novo lançamento da Apple TV+, Simon, interpretado por Brad Goldstein, o Roy Kent de Ted Lasso, leva sua melhor amiga para fazer o tal teste e encontrar o amor de sua vida. Mas o resultado desse experimento desencadeia uma série de consequências complexas na vida de ambos. E eu conversei com Brad Goldstein, que também co-criou o Por Inteiro, e com Imogen Poots, que vive Laura no filme. Confira a entrevista. I'm Kelly Miyashiro from Berra Brazil. Nice meeting you guys.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. I want to first of all ask you, Brad, all of you is this kind of romantic movie that has a love triangle, but no villain in a sort of way. What made you want to create and start in this story in the first place?
I love you saying that. I was taught as a writer, and it's something I profoundly believe, that you have to write all your characters with love. And I think it's much more interesting for an audience if you empathize with all the characters. And we have this love triangle or love square at some points in the film. And I think there are certain romantic comedies where they make the other guy boring or a dickhead. So it's really easy to go, well, obviously she should be with that guy because this guy's boring. But we didn't want to give the audience an out. Like, the man that Laura is married to is wonderful, and he's funny, and he's handsome, and he's a good father, and he's a good man. And you feel for him, and you don't know what his situation is. And I think that's important. We didn't want to make it easy for anyone, but also you're showing life is complicated, people are complicated, and these things love is a nightmare.
Eu prefiro achar a pessoa certa. A descoberta. Você tá acabando com a parte divertida.
Great. And Imogen, Laura is this woman who just can't let go of the idea. She has found her true love because of the experiment and everything, but she also loves Simon. And I want to ask, do you believe in soulmates, and why or why not?
I do believe that people come into your life and they have enough of an impact to change the course of it. And as I'm getting older, and this may change, this is just how I feel about it today. And I think something like a soulmate, it's a very sort of fluid idea. And I think, you apply certain wisdoms to it. But I think at this point, those people who come into your life, they just sort of activate something in you. You become clear about who you are. And I do think that kind of prepares you to then at a certain point in life come across someone where it just feels really kismet. Maybe not perfect, but there's an understanding there which is very, very reassuring and sort of other. And I hold that up as a hope. I'm very romantic and I believe that can happen.
Perfect. And Brett, you're a great actor, but you also like to write and produce your own shows. Why is that exactly? Why you like to be so involved?
Because I'm a control freak? No, because I like to make stuff. And also, frankly, because if someone else wrote it, great, I'd love to do it. But no one wrote this one, so me and Will had to write it. You know what I mean? Like, I write the things I want to make and I want to see. So I think it's sort of as simple as that. But I'm happy to act in other people's stuff. If it's great, I'd love to. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Imogen, were you afraid of, I don't know, the audience hating you and your character because she doesn't choose in the end?
I'm never afraid of anybody hating my characters. I think that says a lot about an audience.
Yeah, why would they hate her?
But I think that, we've seen many, many movies over the years of male infidelity and, women do it too. And it's really important to put an audience in a very difficult situation with who to empathize with. And I think the truth of the matter is it's uncomfortable because you empathize with everybody. It's a very, very relatable situation. I really find it hard to believe that people go through their life and don't at one point or another feel very, very conflicted about meeting someone else. I just think it's sort of part of life, it's part of love. And I think that's why it's wonderful to live vicariously through characters up on a screen who are making those choices that perhaps you can't or wouldn't.
Great. I guess my time's up. It was really nice talking to you guys. And I just want to say I'm a super monogamic, but this was the first time I really rooted for infidelity.
That's
so
great.
much.
That's great. Then we
Thank
did
you.
it.
Thank you so much,
That's
guys.
funny.
Bye.
Good.
Have a nice day. E esse foi Em Cartaz. Até mais!